Yo, what is up, everyone? I'm Luther, your host of your Daily Dose podcast here in San Diego, California, brought to you by KPTZ. So before we jump into today's episode, I want to give you a little bit of context. In the first 15 to 20 minutes of this conversation, honestly, we were just joking around about hair laws, going bald, roasting each other, just having a typical good old time on a Friday night. It was just fun and hilarious. But, somewhere along the way, the conversation naturally just shifted into something I wasn't expecting. We started talking about becoming parents for the first time. The challenges, the surprises, the decisions you never think you'll have to make until you actually are responsible for, a little human. So I decided to start the episode basically where that transition happens. Promise you, Ana and Ritchie here, they are great. They are today's guests. These are Deliz. Ana is Deliz's sister. Ritchie is her brother-in-law. Ana is also our lead designer at KPTZ Photo Booth. She's currently pregnant with her second child. Their son, Damien, is almost 2 years old. So they're right in the middle of navigating parenthood for, the second time about to happen. They share stories, lessons, and, just funny perspectives that honestly makes me think, like, wow, I never would even consider that in my life. So, whether you're already a parent, you're expecting your first child, thinking about starting a family, or you're just curious about what that journey is really like, I think you'll find something in this episode. So wherever you're listening, wherever you're out, walking, on a run, driving, working, or just relaxing, take a time to sit up a little taller, take a deep breath in, then let it all out. Thank you for being here. This is your Daily Dose podcast brought to you by KPTZ. Enjoy the podcast.
Yeah, there's definitely times where I'm like, okay, I got a lot of stuff to do. I need to wash dishes, do the laundry, try to get Damien down for bed or take his nap, and I could knock all that out. And I cannot, I'll get him to sleep in my arms, but I can't transition him to just lay down on the couch or lay down on the bed so I can do the other stuff. And then I'm like, oh, I might just take a nap with him.
Oh, that's probably the best way to do it, right?
Yeah.
Nap with them.
It is, but me and Damien run hot.
But
It gets really warm.
We need the AC.
Yeah.
We need a cooling blanket. We need all of the above.
So Damien's September, what is July? No, it's still June.
How old is he? 20 something?
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Oh, sorry, 21 months.
21 months.
I always say he's a year and a half, like a little over a year and a half. That's how I just remember.
Coworker was testing me. They were like, "Oh, when do we stop counting months?" I'm like, "We never do." How 396 months?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, and I gave them the serious answer. I was like, "I'm 300."
Yeah, I felt that.
I had an Excel sheet open. You just do equals 33 times 12. That's it. It's that easy. But the person's not looking at my screen. They just thought I knew my months.
Damn.
And I'm off too. I'm like 33 and a half. So 33 and 3 months. So I guess 399. Oh, almost a big 400.
Almost.
So did you read any books before he was born?
I read a few, but not like I didn't sit down and read the entire book. It was just things that popped up, like feeding.
It's probably sleep schedule,
diapers, stuff like that.
Diapers. Did you subscribe to any new dads on YouTube, any TikTok channels?
It's kind of weird. I watched a couple stuff on YouTube, but then the thing that was always on the back of my mind was I didn't want to be that dad that's overly not protective, but just into the whole process where I start controlling his whole life and he kind of loses the chance to just be a kid. And I don't know. Also, I just kind of think I think my parents raised me well enough to know what's right and what's wrong, or to make judgments for myself. So just kind of tackle things head on. But I remember the first decision I wasn't ready for, and I had to kind of come up with a decision quick, was circumcision. I was not ready for that. Yeah, I don't even know how I came up to my decision for that. But
Were you set on having him circumcised
initially? Yeah, so I just remember my initial thought on it was he will be circumcised.
I love this. Let me just butt in here. I love this because for us two non-parents here, that's doing this podcast with two parents.
Yeah.
When you said the one decision that I wasn't expecting, I'm telling you, dude, there was nothing in my brain that was going to say he's about to say circumcision.
Well, oh my god.
I just love it though.
I feel
It's
like
like,
it's important.
yeah, super important, but like, yeah, but I just think it's fucking so funny.
You don't think about that. You're like,
Yeah.
I wasn't thinking about it either. But then like when the doctor was like, hey, like you have like, I think it was like his second month, and like you like after 2 months you can't do anything about it. And I was like, well, obviously, yeah, we should do circumcision. And then so I remember talking to one of my buddies at work about it, and he was like, why? I'm like, well, damn, I hate that question.
I don't have an answer.
Yeah, and then I thought about it. I was like, I don't know why. You do a little bit of research, and there's arguments for and against it, but a lot of it's just there's really no reason for it. And so I didn't want to put him through the pain just because, and just, you know, like, if he could talk to me and he'd be like, why'd you do this to me? And I'm just like, because I had to go through it, so you too. I'm like, that kind of just seemed a little messed up. So I felt like I couldn't justify it. So I was like, oh, we don't have to do it.
I like that
Yeah.
thought process.
But now I feel bad because if they ain't gonna take one's why, I'm like, well, that decision's bad because I was like, well, their brother didn't have to do it. I'm not gonna force you to do it. But now I'm not trying to do research anymore because if I find something that says he needs to do it, I'm like, oh well, I
too
messed
late
up on
now.
your brother's a mistake, I guess.
Well,
I think
Sure.
it'd be fine.
yeah.
I think it'd be fine.
I don't know.
I think it's one of those more like religious practice, right? Or like old school before we've had running water and we could clean ourselves like daily or every other day.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's like you have running water, you can clean yourself.
Yeah.
Like
You
teach
get
them how
bath
to
every day, so
teach them how to be hygienic and boom. Because that's the main thing, right? Like when you're
Yeah.
reading about it, it's all about hygiene,
Mhm.
Yeah.
like actually cleaning yourself and whatever
Mm-hmm.
and all that. But yeah,
And I left that decision to him because I was like, I don't want to put him through that, but also
I remember the
I'm not
what a
sure.
crazy thing. See, this is
Yeah.
you're so funny. So before we even hit the recording, I go get the equipment and I come back and Anna's like, I don't have anything interesting. I think this is interesting. This is something I didn't even, you don't even think about, right? That's why I asked you what books, like what content did you read or absorb? Because the next question, which you just flowed right into it, was like, I'm like, what's the one thing where it was like, I read, I talked to mom, I talked to pops, I contacted grandma, and this still got me. Like in the 18 months, year and a half, this still got me. And it sounds like the circumcision. Like,
and it's still a topic because baby number 2's coming in. We're
Yeah.
like, oh shit, we're gonna do it.
how crazy? How crazy? Yeah, I don't know. Like, is like, what did you like talk to the doctor? What did he say when you said no?
oh they were like cool, like they always respect our decision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they wasn't like, hey, well,
You should do
you know,
this.
you
We
probably should,
recommend.
you
I
know.
think they were like more against. They were like, it's really not necessary. It's more like you said, it's a religious thing, and like,
Mm.
and we were like, okay, cool. We don't have to do.
It seems to me, I think it seems a little barbaric. But I don't know. Like, I don't, like, you have running water. You can clean that thing.
Like
Figure it out. Like,
when he got his first shots, I was crying. I was like, oh, it's gonna hurt him. So I was like, oh, if you want to go through it, you're gonna have to do it. You're gonna have to go in there with him. You're gonna make the appointment. You're gonna talk to the doctors because I just couldn't do
Put
it. 'Cause
yourself-
I
Yeah.
just feel like it was gonna hurt. Like, why does he have to endure any pain?
And especially
doesn't
that
have
to
to-
give you that 2-month window, it's like, why? Like, what is it within that time?
Oh, because it'll regenerate faster if you do it within that window.
Okay.
I don't know if that's true because I know in the Philippines they wait till you're like in your teens.
Well, here,
Oh,
That's
wow.
what I'm
Yeah.
gonna say.
I think that's what happened with my dad.
whoa.
He told me stories about it, and like I think they,
That
but
sounds
I get,
painful.
God.
I think I don't know. Maybe my dad's like telling me like some scary story.
no.
Like, so I don't know if there's other Filipinos listening to this. You can tell me if this is true. But
He's like, if you go out at night past 13 and they catch you, guess what? Chop. Like,
No, because your mom. I remember your mom telling a story. I don't know if it was about your dad or if it was like some neighbor that she
Yeah.
had that.
like I heard that they do it in their teens, like
Mhm.
like they're already in school and everything, but like they go to the beach and there's like a guy that's waiting there and that just cuts it. But then like to help it, I guess, like stop regrowing. I didn't know that's why, but like they have the kids run into the ocean. Something about the salt water.
It cures it. And
Yeah.
then it just makes it.
And
your mom was telling the story. She was
Is this still
cracking
happening
up.
today in the Philippines?
Sure. There's like
I don't know.
places in the Philippines where it's not like developed, and they're just
That's
like,
what.
How many people die from staph? I'm talking like, God, water's not clean, man. Yeah,
That's not ocean water.
jeez.
she's like, oh my God, these kids, they look so funny. They have to wear skirts. And then I'm like, I'm not
What
putting my kid
in
through
the
that.
hell?
Yeah. And they're just like, she's like, oh my God, it's so funny because they have to like stretch their legs so that the gas to air out. And I'm like, ma'am,
all these
I
kids
don't need to
getting
know.
laughed at while going to the ocean. And like, oh, okay, blah blah. Now they're looking like, just wait till you get pregnant. it'll be even.
Oof.
Jesus.
Dude, what a podcast.
Oh my God, yeah.
Jesus.
What an episode.
That's gonna be the last one for you.
Oh, it's fine. No, it's fine. So this is the beauty of it, man. It's like regular conversations, just talking. Someone's going to find something in here. I'll bet you someone's probably thinking about children, thinking about having a kid, pregnant. They're going to listen to this and be like, whoa, I have not thought about this.
I'm in that 2-month window.
And
I
that
can
seems,
say no.
it actually, like, the more and more I think about it, it does seem like a pretty, because how you said, like, seeing him in pain and you're like, well, I don't want to put him through this again. And like, that's going to be more pain than just a shot, right? That's a little prick. Yeah. So what other things have like you experienced with him where you're like, oh, I don't want him to go through that?
Oh, being an iPad baby, but it's just
It's
Dude,
honestly,
2026.
like,
yeah.
It's hard
like-
not to.
having that, was it like couple hours a piece? It's nice. Like we do try to limit it as much as we can, but
Is there
like-
anything with Coco Melon that's coming? Because
I'm glad he's not watching Coco anymore. He
oh,
hates
it's not
gets
Coco.
mad, yeah.
What is he watching then?
it. I feel like he's watching some random videos.
So
Okay.
I was
What's
telling
this-
Deliz earlier, I was like, he started watching Mickey Mouse House, the
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. Da, da, da.
Mm-hmm.
But as soon as Minnie and Daisy pop up, he's like bored. I'm like, Jesus, they're
Like
fun
Pink?
too.
No.
That's
I don't
my
know. I think
boy.
it's because they're always bickering, kind of. Like,
Maybe it's also
Minnie
the-
and Daisy.
They hire pitch on their voice
Oh,
too.
maybe.
He's like,
Because
oh, I don't like
Mickey
that.
Mouse, Goofy, Donald. I don't even understand what Donald Duck is saying sometimes, but he's all for it.
Locked in.
Yeah, that one. There's a Spanish one that he listens to that he likes too, and then there's the tickle song that he likes.
Yeah. I
It's
think that's the creepiest video I've seen.
Tickle song.
Yeah,
Tickle, tickle, tickle song.
No.
I like to tickle
What?
all the time.
No.
Yeah, that's
I'm
weird.
like, dude, like
What?
this is how kids get kidnapped.
Jeez. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, but come on, being a new parent, man, that has to be that 2-hour, 1-hour window of them just,
Yeah.
hey, you're going to look at these fun colors and I'm going to just decompress for today. Has to feel great.
I do remember there was one time where I think whenever I'm with your guys' family, I'm pretty cordial. I think
Yeah.
I had Damien's first year. Like I'm not all right. First of all, Damien's first year, Anna's the MVP. Like I like she already knew like I'm working, so she took care of all the late night duties. Honestly, she's just a great mom. But the few times
Real
I
MVP. We need a clap.
Hold on. Oh, fuck. I'm going to mess it up. I don't know.
You need to
I
put
think
stickers
I
on
know.
like which one's which.
Nope.
I think it's the third one.
Hey, great mom. There we go.
Yep. Third one.
Third one.
But yeah, like my first year was, I think all of our patients were being tested. And like, I remember this one time you came up to me because you saw him watching Coco Melon and you're like, Richie, I don't think it's good that he sees all these colors. And I remember I was trying to come up with a way to be like,
Get the fuck up.
Fuck up.
No,
Get
like-
out of my
Get
face.
the fuck out of here.
I was trying to come up with a way to like, what's it called?
Be tactful.
Well, to not be rude. Then I just remember I just said, I said something along the lines like, let me know when you have a kid.
So I was like, oh, crickets.
Wow.
Okay. I got that one.
And
You,
I remember you turned around and walked away, and I was like, I'm such a dick. Well, I was like, I need this piece right now. I was,
Fair
and
enough.
like, Luther, you know me. I hate confrontation.
yes.
I will try to please anybody,
Yes.
like, if I can. But I remember that day, I was just like, I don't want to hear how I'm being a bad dad right now. I was like, he's calm. We're all calm. let's just stay calm.
Let's be calm.
Yeah, let's be calm together.
Yeah.
I mean, this iPad is saving this podcast, or else we would
Oh,
be
yeah.
listening
Oh
to
my
him
God.
crying.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Hear that, blah blah blah.
But yeah, attention span is 2 seconds.
Oh yeah,
Unless it's a
it's
car.
fun.
Anything with wheels.
Oh my gosh.
I was talking to another couple, and they have 2 twins, and they're, I think the twins are 3 now, maybe 4 iPad kids. But every time I see them, iPad kids, which, whatever. And they're like, yeah, I wish I could do this, but I'm like, dude, we're iPad kids though. Like, I'm such an iPad kid,
On my phone.
dude, on my phone. But it's not just like, forget the phone. And it's a lot together. Just general screen time. Phone, TV, GPS, work computer, laptop, iPad photo booth, like always looking at a damn screen.
Mhm.
So I'm like, I'm looking at these kids like they shouldn't be on iPad. I'm like, dude, I'm on my phone. I'm on an iPad. I'm on a screen. More like,
90% of the
yeah, I would
time.
love to know. You know how it tells you how often you
screen
pick
time?
it up? I wish there was a global number of how often I look at a screen. Like how I intake an image from the TV, the GPS, the work computer, the work laptop, the iPads, all of it. I would love to know, because I feel like it's more than 50% of when I'm awake, I'm looking at a screen.
Mhm.
Like even in the backyard when I'm chilling, decompressing or whatever, my phone's boom.
Yeah.
I'm checking up on my sports stuff on a walk. Sometimes I'll leave the phone at home and that's the only time. But usually it's there. Boom.
Mhm.
So I don't know. Screen time is so strange, and it's such a it feels like it's a necessity to live, honestly.
I feel like maybe because we live in San Diego, it's such a, like, you have to be on your phone. You need to know where you're gonna go,
Mm-hmm.
or
Like, what's grandma doing
new.
down there in Mexico?
Yeah.
Like, how
Oh,
often is
man.
grandma on?
I have to call grandma to walk her through how to connect to the tablet so I can see her.
Yeah, but like, she's
Not to
not
get
on her
sidetracked.
phone. She's just chilling, right?
Yeah.
She's like,
Living her best life.
I think about that. I'm like, those people. I know as soon as I wake up, the first thing I look at is my email.
Mhm.
It's the first thing I look at, and then from there, I'm looking at checking email, Instagram, whatever. But yeah, I do feel like I just have to be connected.
Yeah.
Like, or I have to have like some type of touch to it. Like, I gotta know what's going on. So when Richie sends me Charger memes or sports stuff, I'm like, okay, I'm tapped in. I know nothing about the Coco Melon though. Sorry, bud. Well, no Coco Melon. What is he watching right now? Just some random video.
Yeah,
He likes to watch like people like more of cars, but toy cars.
Cool.
Like people putting them away or painting them or whatever it is.
Or just people tapping on the cars. Like, it's the weirdest thing. They're
yeah,
like,
I don't know why he has a
they're like-
fascination with like.
They're like, can you hear that? I'm like, yeah, I can hear it. I can see it.
ASMR
Yeah.
session sponsored by Richie.
That's the other thing, by the way, you guys, is he's taking over my suggested video feed. Like, there's
You
times
gotta have his own account. On
I tried
YouTube.
to, but we created a kids account. It just looks so silly. I'm like, I don't know how to operate the kids format. So I'm
That's why
like,
you give him the remote.
you guys, it's
He'll
crazy.
figure it out.
The other thing too, it's crazy. There'll be times where I'll watch a video when I'm getting ready to go to work, and I'll be like, oh well, I was like I like Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'll be watching combo videos or breakdowns, and then sometimes I won't be paying attention because I'm just trying to get ready. But I'll be like, oh well, that was a good point. Let me rewatch that later, and so I'll get to the office and I'll be like, where's that video at? And I'll check my history, and there's 40 different
Yeah.
videos of a elephant talking to a dog or something, or balloon animals popping, or I don't some random stuff. And it's not because he's watching it. Like, so
He
what
just doom scrolls
like I promise you, he's not on the iPad that much. He's just he's learned that the iPad is touchable, and that he sees a suggested video. He's like, oh, that's cool. Click, and he does. And maybe 2 seconds in, he'll be like, oh, that's a cool video.
Click.
But then it makes it so I gotta scroll through all my history to
Oh
find
yeah,
the one video that I was watching this morning.
brutal.
You know what's funny? When we go to my mom's house, my mom's TV is pretty low, so he can touch the screen. So whenever he's like, when he goes to my mom, and my mom puts a video for him to get entertained, he's trying to tap the TV. I'm like, Jesus, it's not
Mm-hmm.
Touchscreen.
He's like, in 10 years it will be. Everything's gonna be a touchscreen. I'm ahead of the game.
I think the TV is touchscreen. I think
Not-
you. I
And
think.
my mom's
My
though.
mom's no.
Oh, I thought your dad told me it was
No.
That thing is ancient.
the silver one,
The
big-
the living room
the one that you got from. I don't know where you got it from.
recycled from somewhere. It's like what
Yeah.
we brought Damien today. Someone trash is someone's treasure.
Oh, the packing thing. Bubble wrap.
Damien loved it, by the way.
It's so funny. It's just so funny how kids are just like, it's, you can buy them the biggest whatever or whatever. It's like, I like the box. I like the bubble wrap. I like the paper. I like the manual.
Where did we go?
Bottle.
That, like, they got him this really cool car. And I remember, I think it was your cousin's house. And then there was like a lid for like a Tupperware. And he like completely ignored the car, and then he was playing with the lid.
Oh, I don't.
I don't remember if it was your cousin's or your mom's.
Probably my mom.
That's why it kills me when I see like 2-3-year-olds like doing a photo booth and we're at like a 5-year-old's birthday party and it's just like thousands of dollars worth of presents. I'm like, yo, like, cool. How about $300 worth of presents? Rest of the money goes into an account.
Yeah.
You're like, come on, like
Yeah,
My
we were
account.
talking about that.
my account. Yeah. Actually, I like that idea better. My account, but for real, like, there's no reason to. I bought, like, I'll tell you, I bought my niece this collectible dollhouse thing it was so expensive, and she played with the box. Like, I was there for a week, and she never. I was like, hey, you want to do tea time? You know, I was trying to. She was like, let's get in the box, and like there was this foam, like the little pink foam,
Yeah.
and she was just throwing it in the air like it was raining, and all I was like. She's like,
peanut.
Uncle, put it back in the box. And I had to sweep everything up, put it in the box, and she'll do it again.
What I've also, I guess, learned to do with Damien is like if we go out and we go to a store, I see or I pay attention to like what things he actually likes instead of like buying him random stuff. And, you know, he gravitates toward cars. But like we went to a little like mom gathering and they had a kitchen. And he fucking loves that kitchen upstairs.
How do you know he
Oh
likes
my
it though?
God.
Because he usually like his
Like more so,
Attention.
his attention span.
why I ask is like curiosity. Like if they're just like, oh, it's something new, let me touch it, and then like go into something else.
If he spends more than like 10 minutes on something, I know he likes it.
Got you.
So I feel like for that, like we spend 2 hours at this like place, and then he was playing with the like little kitchen for like 30-40 minutes. So it was most of the time we were playing there. And they had all other things. They had slides, they had a sand pit, they had cars, they had a sensory room, like a neon room. Like they had so many things, and he was just like bouncing from one place to. But as soon as we got to the kitchen, he was like there for a
We're
while.
done.
Yeah.
This is it.
I'm not gonna lie, I hated that thing.
Because
Because it made
No, it's
like a lot of noise or something.
Well, like
building it.
like I think it came in 2 shipments. So the first shipment was like the small pieces, like the play food, the plates, the utensils. And at the moment I saw it, I was like, "This is gonna be a mess." And like, yeah, and we opened it for him, and sure enough, every time he saw it, he just dumped it out on the floor in the family room. It'd be like 9:30. I'm like, "Hey, we're about to get ready for bed," and he'll grab his little basket. It was like a makeshift basket that we just put all this stuff in, and he'll just dump it on the floor. And like, I think that was the first. Like, up to that point, we were like, every time he played with stuff, we'll clean it up for him and like go to bed or whatever. That point, I was like, it's just
You're
gonna be-
learning, buddy.
Mhm.
You're a cowboy.
Oh no! Oh, well, see, like I wasn't even like, we'll teach him how to clean. I was just like, the house is always just gonna be
It's a
messy.
mess.
So
It's
I'm
alright.
I'm keeping it there. Like I remember there would be times where like I would go to work and I'll try to clean up, like just do my little bit, so like Anna doesn't have to worry about it. And I just gave up. I was like, I can't. It's always just gonna be a messy here.
I always like, you know, when you go visit people that have kids and they're like, oh, I'm so, like, they're so apologetic about like how the house and condition. I'm like, dude, you got kids.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like single,
I'm
like
still that
whatever.
way.
And my house looks worse than this. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're good.
You're like, what? Couch? Non-existent.
I'm just setting the expectations. Like it beats being like, my house is clean, then you come by, you see it's dirty. I'm like,
Yeah.
you're a liar. No, but bless you, babe. You tried to build that kitchen.
Try to build a kitchen, okay? But it was like, okay,
I tried
so
building Legos with her, and I knew this wasn't gonna go according to plan.
imagine the shelves, but they're like crooked.
Oh, man.
And I was so late. I was like, it's fine.
It's
then
10 p.m. I'm gonna
it's
build this in
fine.
10.
I knew it was gonna take a couple of times, but
Oh no.
to me,
Wait,
it was because it was crooked. But I was like,
Yeah.
it's fine. I'll leave it like that. Like, who else is
Guys.
gonna play with this? Just him, you know?
I saw it and I could not understand what was going on. I was like, I didn't even know. Yeah. So what happened was I come home, like, usually I get home like 7 p.m. 7 p.m. if I'm lucky.
The
8
shelves
p.m.
were not matching.
Yeah. No, like,
Stuff
so, like, I knew the package that came in yesterday. And so I remember I'm at work and I'm just thinking, like, okay, as soon as I get home, like, I'll start the project. And I was also trying to think, like, what are we going to do for dinner? Also, parents, don't feel bad if you use Uber Eats. It's such a hack. If you could afford it. It is expensive. I feel like I could definitely buy a couple more cars if I didn't use Uber Eats so much, but it's such a stress-free helper.
You said cards or cars?
Both. It'd be nice if you could do
Okay.
both.
Okay.
Honestly, I wouldn't have to give up one hobby for the other. Was he going to sleep? Oh, yeah. So I got home that day and I was just thinking, I got to get started on the project so they can have fun. Oh, I remember I felt bad too because the next day I got invited to go to a Padres game with a bunch of coworkers, and I don't know. I always have the kind of guilt where it's like, I get to go out and have fun, and she'll be stuck home with the kids, especially days like that where she's gonna be home with the baby, taking care of them all day. So I was like, let me try to build the kitchen, so at least I'll kind of keep them entertained, and she could kind of get some not real rest, but like
Downtime.
yeah, like where she doesn't have to be 100% focused on it. Like she could have some more time where she could watch whatever video while he's playing on the kitchen. So I get home, place the order for dinner, and when I get home, I try to watch him as long as I can. She goes upstairs, so I'm like, oh, maybe she's taking a shower or something. She was upstairs for a while. Food gets delivered. I'm like, oh, I'm hungry, and I'm like, yeah, let me go check on her. And I see she's trying to build it, and I'm like, yeah, she's in her zone. I'm gonna let her be. Like, she'll eat when she's ready. I remember she came downstairs and she was ready in a mood, and I was like, things were not going according to plan. And she's like, you didn't tell me that food is here? You didn't think I was hungry? And I'm like, that already told me. That told me how the project was going.
That set the mood.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, you look like you were in the zone. I didn't want to bother you. She's like, none of this stuff makes sense. It's like building something from IKEA. And I was like,
it's like it literally was like building an entire kitchen, like your kitchen, but in a small size. And it's like
no instruction.
Like, I swear to God, I read every single page like 3 or 4 times, and it doesn't have words, and it's just pictures. So I guess honestly, I didn't read it. I just look at it, and honestly, it's supposed to be common sense, but
Lego.
Yeah, it reminds me of Legos. So like, all right,
I didn't grow up with Legos.
So needless to say, after we had dinner, we forgot about that project. We just watched our movie. He went to bed late. Like, I think we got him to bed like 11, and like usually, I think around that time I was like trying to be like where he would drink his milk, and as soon as he falls asleep, I'll grab his bottle and take it downstairs so I can wash it. So he has a clean bottle ready for him, like when he does wake up and he needs more milk. But I already knew. I was like, all right, so I'm gonna go down. I was like, I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna take a look at this project to see what's going on. I remember I opened Damien's door, and it's just some slabs put together, and I'm like, and like the shells, honestly, it was kind of amazing how.
Did you take a picture before? You should have took a picture.
You know what it looked like? I feel like homeless people build better houses.
Oh man, it was like the cardboard homeless house.
Oh my!
It reminds me of like a cartoon I watched. It was like where like nothing is a straight line. It's like.
What is it? Ed and Eddie?
It looked.
That's what. Yeah.
It's like someone like someone on drugs made this movie. I felt like someone on drugs tried to make this kitchen.
LSD inspired kitchen.
Someone on drugs or someone with very high hormones right now. So
I was amazed how she got she got 2 shelves to be at 2 different angles, and like the sides were standing. It's standing straight and the shelves were off, and I was like, but it was like the angles were slightly off where it's like you kind of, and it's like late at night, so you're kind of like.
Is it me?
Am I sleeping? I was.
You squint the eyes a little bit.
I'm like, and I feel like I got to squint a little extra hard because typical Asian.
So you're looking at art. That's what you're telling me. So if you squint,
yeah,
that was Picasso. I remember before I even went downstairs, I sat down and looked at it, and I'm like, maybe I could read the instruction manual and figure out where she was going. And I looked, and I have no idea. I was like, we're just gonna undo it. And so I was like, all right, let's gather my thoughts, because now I'm like, because like, keep in mind, I was thinking I'm gonna go home, I'll build this kitchen for him. Now I'm like, and I know she was trying to build it, and now I'm like, oh, I got more work. She got to screw everything. But I'm like, all right, let's go downstairs, let's reset.
And there was the one that like the board that was like really, really crooked. I feel like I might have like
fucked it up.
No, you know how you like se
Barriste.
barre, what is that? Like when at the strip.
No, you didn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I was like,
you're good,
fuck.
you're good.
This
But-
was stripped.
I went downstairs, washed his bottle,
The
brought
nail.
a new clean bottle. But then I was like, all right, what am I gonna need? I remember going through my tools. I'm like, and oh, by the way, props to her. She did all that with just a screwdriver.
Yeah, that's the other thing.
No power
A manual screwdriver, no machine.
So I'm over there trying to like fucking
Jesus, yeah.
And I remember I went back upstairs, and I was like, okay, like, they're both asleep. I don't want to wake them up. So I'm like, if she could get this far with just a screwdriver, I could do the same thing. But I remember I was trying to unscrew everything with the screwdriver, and I was like, absolutely not. If they wake up, they wake up. So I went downstairs, grabbed the drill. And I was like, all right.
Yeah, power tools.
So I remember I unscrewed a couple bolts, and I would listen. I'm like, okay, they're still sleeping. We're safe. And then I finally got all the pieces taken apart. And everyone knows, whoever's built Legos. Can you hear me?
He's like, I know that voice.
Everyone knows that when you build Legos, first step you do after you open a bag is you organize it by color. There was wood everywhere. I don't know what the.
I thought I did. I was
No,
doing like
which is fine. Like,
'Cause it
everyone
was
has their own
by
way
number.
of organizing.
Okay.
It's like an Excel sheet. Like, so everyone can create their own Excel sheet, but you give the Excel sheet to someone else, it won't always make sense.
yeah.
So I couldn't make sense of it. So I was like, I'm just gonna put everything in.
I love that
order.
you just say this Excel sheet thing like it's normal and everyone gets it.
Oh,
Richie, what? It's not. Life is not like an Excel sheet. What, people are gonna be listening to this like, who's this guy?
He's just so logical. Like,
I know.
everything he has to compare it to financial.
Richie, what do you do for a living, by the way?
I just tell people accounting because it's the easiest explanation.
All right, so that'll help you guys understand that Excel
Cost
sheet
control.
technology.
Cost control would be more closely to it, but no one really does like cost control.
Back to the store.
But yeah, so I like organize everything has a number on it, so I just organize it in number order. And then
He's
just-
a type A, if you know what I'm saying.
oh, what is that one? Is that the
I don't even know what I'm saying. I just felt like it was right to
is
say.
that type ADD?
I don't know.
So yeah, start the instruction book. This is probably now we're approaching midnight. This is probably past midnight now. I just remember at some point, I remember I was thinking, I gotta wake up early tomorrow to get to work because I need to get my 9 hours in before we all leave for the game. Because
You had a game.
yeah. So I was like, all right, well, I was like, I really need to knock this out. So at least he has something to play with since I won't be home all day tomorrow. And so, yeah, I love Legos, so I just treat it like Legos. You start putting it together.
How long did it take you?
I think I was done by 3 a.m.
So like two-ish hours?
Oh no, this is like probably 3.5.
Oh damn. Okay.
Yeah. But like, there's like gaps in between. Like around 2:30, I remember I was at the last piece, and it's so stupid. Like, everything went smoothly. Like I wouldn't expect like just any regular person to like be able to build this and not get mad. Like, I was kind of able to build just because, like, you know, this stuff where you like just building Legos, you're just always kind of OCD about certain things. Like, like, did I put this in the right way? Is the model in the same correct, or in the same what's it called? Is it standing the same way as it's shown in the book?
In the model.
Yeah. So that's kind of where I figured out how the shelves got slanted. The holes that she was lining up were not supposed to line up to each other. But what was it? Around 2:30, I was at the last piece, and it was weird. It's like the last piece is like the side of the kitchen, where like and one of the shelves is just there's no screws holding it. It's just pegs and a hole that it slides into, and you're supposed to get the last side pushed in, and then it locks everything in place. But like you're balancing everything to get the last piece, and then you screw everything in. So I was trying to come up with how can I hold the shelf up since it's like held by like a really shallow peg. So I grabbed this diapers and I was trying to build like a table so like it could hold the thing up and I could push everything. But every time I like try to push all the holes in that shelf and everything that was in that shelf, which I also had like the screwdriver that was holding it, would just fall down on the wood floors and just make the loudest noise. And I would pause for 2 seconds and be like,
fuck.
"Are they up?
Are they gonna say something?
I
And-
think it's like I was so stressed with that I slipped through.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
I
You were
just
spent. You're like, I'm
fixed
done.
it.
This happened twice, or like
Straighten up that.
all the stuff fell down like twice, and they never woke up. So I'm like, oh, I could do this as many times as I like. Third time, I hear Damien cry. I'm like, oh, fuck. And so I'm like, all right, we'll finish this later. So I get to the room, and I'm like, hey, and she's like, the fuck are you doing? And I'm like, do you want to see the kitchen?
I didn't hear that.
And she's like, it's 3 a.m. I'm like, you could see it tomorrow morning. And she's like, go to bed. I'm like, I'm almost done. Guys, if you're on the last page of a Lego build, you're not
You gotta
gonna
finish.
Stop.
You gotta finish.
It's 3 a.m. I was like, if it takes me till 5 a.m. to build that last page, I'm gonna do it because it's
Yeah.
the last page.
Good job, Richie.
I ain't no
3 a.m.
quitter.
he finished.
Yeah, we finished it. Knocked it. I was like,
because I started it right.
yeah, and I undid it. And like, I remember going to work. My coworkers just like, you're here on 2. I was just like, great. And I'm like, I don't know. That was weird. Like, I knew I should be tired today. I did not feel tired. I think like the adrenaline of everything just kind of kept me going through the day. And then like when we got to the game, the alcohol helped, which I don't usually drink, as you guys know, but that kept me going through the day.
It
But
can
by
be an
the-
energy drink. It's the best. It can be coffee too.
Oh, I thought you were saying use the energy drink. I was like, I can't anymore.
It's too old. I love energy drinks.
Middle age.
I love them.
But and then I got home probably like 11 at night,
Oh man.
and like they were already asleep. So, but I was just excited because, well, one, I was drunk. I was tipsy. Sorry, I was tipsy. I made it home, but don't drink and drive. And I got them like souvenirs from the game. So I was like excited to share with them, but they fell asleep. So I was like, oh, we'll just go to bed. And I was awake. We had like just caught up on the day. She told
Did he?
me.
So
She sent
it
me
was
videos
it was
of
worth it.
He plays with it every morning. Like when we wake up, we go straight to his.
Might be a
Yes,
little
everything.
cook. Hell yeah.
Oh, I hope so.
Yeah, like you.
Well, we'll see. I'm a lazy cook now.
Cooking is like the new thing. Well, it's always been the thing, but like it's like the thing. Like all the shows and all that. I love it. But hey, getting late. Let's wrap this up.
Oh.
This was super, super fun. One last question, just for new parents. Like it's the Daily Dose self-help podcast. What would you, since you've been through like the grinder, right, of 18 months of parenting as being new parents, first baby, what's one thing you can tell, like, just talk to yourself for a second? What would you tell them?
It's all worth it.
Yeah?
It's all worth it.
What about you? What would you tell yourself?
Lose the expectation. I feel like, as a new parent, you think like, baby, sleep. Oh, I'm buying all these gadgets. You need them. But no, every baby's different. Damien, I love my son, but he cries a lot. Crier. And sometimes I'm like,
You got that from your tita. Fair enough.
Yeah, I can see that. Like I've seen parents definitely panic when the kids is crying. I'm like, oh, there's a kid.
Oh, definitely. We were like that. We still get like that sometimes.
Yeah, but like kid, like supposed to cry, right?
I also feel like certain parents that I've met, they're like, oh, organic this, organic that,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah. I'm like, you know what? Sometimes can't be all organic.
Right.
It's fine.
Yeah.
A little, what is that? GMS.
For sure. That super strict. Yeah, that food diet thing, that's a whole different topic. What about you, being a Thea for a year, 18 months? What would you tell yourself?
Hold him enough. I was scared.
He is-
I was like, that drop it, I'm gonna break it. I think if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have held him. I would have been like, nope.
You gotta hold them.
You're gonna cherish this moment forever. I'm like, absolutely.
Yep. Yep, it definitely feels different. I remember the first time I held John, I was like, whoa, this is wild. And now, what's going to really, because I'm ahead of the game on you on this one, because my niece and nephew are, Yana's 13. No, she's about to turn 16 or something like
Yeah, I
that.
think so.
And then Zay is graduating high school.
Yeah.
So it's at the point where I'm like, it's weird growing up where I think I said this to you earlier this week. I'm like, these damn kids are forcing me to grow up. Because
Yeah.
I kind of want to just, you just want to be irresponsible. You want to sleep in all day. But then I know this is approaching in my life. Like my niece or nephew's going to be like, hey, uncle, what's up? Like, can I come see you? I don't know. And that makes me be like, oh God, I got this little person that wants to hang out with me. I can't, we can't go to the bars. We can't, live this San Diego life that we're living. Well, we can, but I'm getting real nervous about it. I'm getting real nervous. And then when when he understands everything and all that, it definitely makes you make choices. That's it.
Yeah, I feel like when they're young, like you want to be a role model to show them what works right from wrong, like or their values, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they get older, it's like now they're looking for like a role model, like a
Yeah.
real role model, like someone that they want to be or grow up to be. So I feel like you're in that like spot where like you can't mess up.
Yeah.
And when they're younger, they'll forget. It's
Like,
fine.
I don't think my niece or nephews are ever going to see me drink.
Really?
Yeah, I really think so.
Interesting.
I would rather them, look, it's fun. I enjoy having a beer with everyone here. I enjoy having beer with the family, drinks, love it.
Mhm.
Like, it's so fun. Like, date night, it's great. I just really wish, I don't want my nieces or nephews to drink at all. Like, I want them to do anything and have fun and whatever. I'm like, you can go out, you can do not. It's just the situations that it brings in a teenage and adult life when they're unsupervised is just too risky. Like, it's too risky. And there's some decisions and stories that I have that I wish I didn't have, but I have them, and it's solely because I was drunk. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So yeah, that's my thing. Where I definitely gotta figure it out soon, because they know they're here. They're not going anywhere for the rest of my fucking life. But awesome. Hey, thank you guys for listening to Your Daily Dose. That was the intro to Ana and Ritchie. Hey, Liz, can you tell them goodbye? Like, subscribe, do the thing.
Yep. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends.
That you have a friend in San Diego, California that has a podcast and listen.
It
Cool.
does yoga.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about a little bit of yoga, but it's all fine. We'll talk about it another time. Peace.